Morning everyone, it's Rachel here and we are working on our Christmas journals. So, well, this is the first round of Christmas journals. Oh, excuse me. These ones are going to go in loaded bags because they're the perfect size. These will be sort of more like regular document journals. I'm not going to add, I'll only add bits and pieces of lace. I'm not going to do the side tucks with lace, I don't think. Well, I might change my mind. So these ones are going to have pockets, and then nearly, except for the old ephemera, all of their ephemera will be in the loaded bag. Instead, these ones, the ephemera will go into the bag. So last week we were extending pages. I can't remember which one I worked on, but I've done it in all of them. Thank goodness that I must have just maybe the day after continued on and added all the flip out pockets and things in them all. So that's good because I couldn't remember and I thought, oh goodness, I haven't worked in them and we're not going very far. So what I need to do is put pockets in now. I think I'll focus on these two and then we'll do those ones in a second video because there's only a limit to how much we can get done in one video. So I need to be realistic. I don't have that many pockets, but I might have enough. I also have fabric. Oh, and I have this as well. That could be lovely little pockets too, and fabric can be lovely pockets as well. Just a minute. Grab my other fabric here, and then I've got my scrap drawer open and we're ready to go. Switching from one thing to the other. Yesterday we're stitching, today we're papering. So I'll just pull this out. There's really not a lot here to play with. Those are for the other one, those ones, and they're wider. Okay, so well, let's just sort of separate them and see what we have. Oh, I wondered where I put those side tabs. We need those eventually. Okay, pull it out of there, put those aside, and let's see what's going on. Yeah, I'm looking at them. None of these things will fit in the big one, but they will fit in the little ones. In the long ones. They won't fit in the short ones. Oh my gosh, you know what I mean. I just said it opposite. So just trying to put things of similar value. Oh, look, that's done with fabric. Cool. Okay, that's an envelope. We've got a straw paper bag. That could even go on one of those. We won't use everything in here. We don't really have enough, so we'll probably just make things as we go. That's a flip. That could go in one. That's open like that. Oh, we might, no, I won't put that in because we need to revisit that. That's old. What was I doing with that? Oh, that was like an envelope. I used to make those things, you know. And this is, oh, there's a cool idea to revisit. Okay. Excuse me while I get distracted by my stuff. That can go in that one. That can go in a tall one. That can go in that one. Oh, look, that's a collage page. Oh, that's like a flip out. That's narrow. Right, similar colours to that. That could maybe go in there. Oh, might have enough for these journals. These are all big pockets that really need to go into these types of journals. So I'll put that one aside and we'll see how we go. And I'll just randomly put them together and we'll just start working on one. Okay, so what do we have here? I'm going to put a clear one. I like to start with a clear one in the front. I've just got to get the right size. Here we go. I always like to start with a clear one because I have them and it fits perfectly and it just sticks on there, and there we're on our way, and we can put something up there, but we'll do that at a later date. Don't want to cover that up. I do love this. So let's just see what sorts of things do we have. We have more than what I thought. It's that way. Now that is a good one. That could go up there as a tab. Is that going to stick out too far? Let's go close it? No, perfect. Okay, so let's hold it there. Grab the glue, which is where? Over here, all the way over there. Oopsie. And I need to glue here. I don't know, from about there. Whoops, and I've made it all crooked now. I'm just eyeballing it. Okay, and I'll punch my thumbnail afterwards. I'm going to grab a wet one. I usually have a dry one floating about. Actually, I do. I'll use that first because I'm just wiping off glue. Just taking out the excess ooze. So how is everyone today? I hope you're well. We are well, just chugging along. And here I could put glue stick. I need to get, oh, I've used up all my pages, have I? I must have. That's good. So I'll grab a new one and just slide that under there and glue stick. Okay, and we've got a built-in tab, and I can even come and embellish that at a later date if I want to. I don't do everything straight away. I like to add to things afterwards. I don't think I need to put anything there. Oh, I'll probably put something down there. Let's do that while we're here. Scraps. I don't want to pull them all out because that's, oh, I know what we can do too. We can have one of these in each too. Can't get these bags anymore. Actually, I could go and check, but they haven't had them for the last few years. I must go and have a look. I think I might put that there. Just need to trim it off. I could go and have a look and see if the wholesalers have them, but they didn't. Yeah, they haven't had them. I think they couldn't get them anymore. That's just what Italians do. Like, something's popular, and like the producers, the manufacturers, and then it's popular, and then they just go and don't make it anymore. So I'm going to put that there. I still haven't had a look for where is my Christmas washi tape, but I like all those colours together, so I think that'll work. Just fold it. Make sure, yep, okay, didn't get a funny crease, and that's that. Okay, good, dealt with that. No time like the present, hey? We could have already a bag. Oh no, let's use one of these. No, I don't like putting a book page on a book page. I know, I'm funny like that. I could have, no, not that one. Let's see how deep that one is. Could have that one. I'd have to move it up a bit. No, this one. Let's do this one. So, what I might do is put glue on here first. I'm not going to close it. It's a tab. Yeah, I put it up a bit higher. See, there's missing the page. Otherwise, it's going to glue onto the next page, and we don't want that. That doesn't seem straight to me. There we go. I mean, straight is really a stretch of the imagination in my case. It's all a bit of a process, isn't it? But I think I was saying it in a previous video. It's good to have a process because you sort of open it up and you know what's next. It's a bit of a no-brainer. Now here, let me just throw my eyes over here and see if I can see by chance Christmas washi. I cannot. It's a mystery. I'm just pulling out some that can work even though they're not Christmas. It's kind of annoying because I need to find where they are really, because I've got them. I might as well use them. Unless they're in that one. Just chuck those there. Oh, they are. Needed to stretch my eyes just a little bit further to the tray underneath. Okay, put these ones back. We don't need to use those ones. We've got those over there. Good. That was frustrating me. So, I'm just going to put a little bit here, I thought. Now, some of these are El Cheapos, and they don't work very well, but we'll see what happens. Oh, that's an MT one. They're good. But they're pretty old. You know, they all start to stick to themselves after a while. I'm going to run it over the glue, just because this is from that sort of book magazine thing that I had, and it's a bit slippery, so that may not stick. So I kind of want it to go like that, just to make sure my pocket sticks down. There we go. Oh yay, I'm so pleased I looked a bit further and found them. Okay, so that's that pocket, and I'll do the thumbnail punch afterwards. Love that and that together. Okay, don't really want to cover that. Could put that there. It's not covering too much. Let's do that. Trim it off. This was using up, oh no, that's meant to be a tab. No, not that one. And I've chopped it off now. It doesn't really matter. I don't want to cover that up. We've got a pocket there anyway, so we don't need another one. That opens out, and that's a pocket. Oh, we need to put something here. Now that I found my washi tapes, this is a brand one, but I don't know what. Oh, it's pretty sticky. Oh, very sticky. Oh, I always miss the top. Ho hum. And I can punch that thumbnail. If it doesn't stick, I'll slip some glue under there, that's right. We'll just see how it goes. Put that. We could have something on this one. Maybe that. Yeah, let's put that on there. It's not covering it up too much, so you're not losing your writing space on the other side. There's writing space on that side. Plenty of writing space. I'll just have it coming out a little bit. Okay. How's that good? Yeah, okay. Okay, next. Okay, we're already in the middle. So what will we have in the middle? Love that. Perfect size. Don't know why that page always prints upside down. It always does. Must be with the way they're file saved. It just flips itself around the other way. Sometimes you have to insist a little bit with it sticking down. Look at curls, because they're fairly strong, these pockets, so they curl. They resist. That's why I come in with these, just till the glue dries, and then they hold that there like that. I don't think we need another pocket there. We'll paper clip something else. Now here I've got something going on. Oh, that's a flip out, not a pocket, but a flip out. But we've got this page. Or that page. Oh, there was a picture stuck on there. Maybe we could have something there or there. Quite like these colours. And again, we get another built-in tab. So we've got side tuck and pocket. That looks straight to me. So these are a little bit more tricky because you don't want to glue that bit down yet, because we need to glue that pocket. So open that up. There we go, we didn't glue it down. And now you can put the glue there. Oops. Love that green paper. It's kind of a dark olivey green. Oh, we've got a tuck there. Was that for the other one? No, it's for this one. I've actually ended up having enough pockets, I think, which is really lucky, because we haven't been making for very long and I haven't used any fabric at all. Oh, it helps if you put the glue up all sides. Okay, this one's going to take a minute to take a hold. Good. What do we have here? We have a pull out. So I might not use all of these anyway. So I wanted to use the bag. The bag could go, I don't like that at the back, it's a colour thing. Maybe we'll put the bag here. And I'll put it on as a side tuck. It needs to be embellished, but see, I didn't even need all of these. It needs to be embellished. I can do that afterwards. So let's just glue this on. Sometimes I put them on that they're fully glued on, and other times I put them on as a side tuck. Okay, and then do I want a piece of this at the back as a pocket? Not really, no. I could have that, which I really like. I could, that one's a side tuck, so no. I could switch and have this one. Or a small fabric pocket. Let's do that. I'm not going to glue it onto the fabric, just so we make sure it glues down well. I'm going to glue it, I wanted this bit here. All right, it's that way. I'm going to glue it there. Do I want to put that down at all? I quite like it raw. Okay, so we need to grab this glue. Well, that's interesting. I'm very pleased that I had enough pockets for this. Very nice. Good. So let's just go back through and make sure things aren't sticking to each other. Other things are going to happen, but not yet. Just have to wiggle that around. It will be a little bit stiff to start off with, and then you wiggle it around and it will loosen. Excuse me. See, that's not sticking. I thought it was feeling sticky, but it's not that sticky. So, let's just put some of this under there. It'll make it stick. Then we'll have to be, just be careful that our page then doesn't stick down. What I'll do is I'll just close it like that, open, put that over there. So I like to flip through again, as I always say to you guys, just to make sure things are stuck down, but also that the pages aren't stuck together. So next week we'll make the bags for these, I think. They're always fun. And there is room here to add more pockets and things, but that's all I'm adding for the moment. So I'll put that over there to dry. I'm leaving it open, and we're going to go ahead and look at the other one. Okay, just give them a wiggle. They do soften. And do I have more of those? They're all the long ones. Here they are. Now, which way is open? That way I can see. And we're going to put a "This book belongs to" on them. Okay, that's that. Right. Got lots of things to choose from. I think instantly I might have that. The other one I put it in the back. This one I'm putting in the front. Prefazione alla prima edizione di Modena. Don't know what it's talking about. Might be historical. Okay. That's actually really well stuck down, so I'm not going to put anything there. Good. And let's have something here. This one. Okay, so I'm just holding it in place. Put my glue down here and then along there. Okay, and then over here we just need to do where the tab is and just down the bottom, because this is a side tuck. That one stuck really well too. Good. I'm not going to put anything down there if it looks good to me. I'm not putting anything down. Now, just excuse me, I just went past all the pages. Maybe I want to add something there. What a shame that's that way. I would have added that, but no. I might add. Well, that pocket I made it like, so it's got, I think that's really pretty there, so I think I'll put that. So I need glue along the bottom. I forget when I do these with the little flappy bit, I forget to put glue along the bottom sometimes, and then it goes right through. Okay. Just going to grab a clip and make sure that's going to stick down. You can see it lifting a little bit. Okay. Yeah. I don't really have a rule for, you know, how often do I put a pocket in. I try not to put too many near each other, but, well, every few pages really is what I do, is my general thing. But sometimes I'll go a bit further and do a bit less than every few pages, because you really don't need all those pockets, and you can add them in afterwards if you find you need it. Because then when you fill them up, it really bulks it out. Now, I'm having some issues here. I'm off to the side here. I'm nearly in my drawer. That's how far over I'm leaning. It's where my chair is positioned today. I'll come back and put more glue there if I need to. And let's just see what's happening. Don't really want to cover that, so we could have a little something here. I did have this. No, I don't think I'm going to use that. Love that. I've just done one of those. That one. Oh no, nothing. Let's just keep going. I'm not feeling it. Okay, here. Quite like that. Do I like this more? No. That one, no. Could have that one on that side. Oh, I quite like those colours. Let's see. Oh yes, that'll work. Let's see how straight that is. Oh, I know. Let's put a paper clip there. Hold that. If I can manage it. Okay, now I can glue here. I'm not going to press too hard because I need to lift this. Okay, there, and Sometimes I like to put a side tuck, 2 side tucks. And look, I even pinned it, paper clipped it, and it's gone crooked all the same. And those are annoying me. I can't seem to get it all working. Sometimes I like to put 2 side tucks in the center. I don't seem to be wanting to do that today. I will embellish that little tab on the other side. It needs a bit of embellishment, I think, and I need another paper clip. Just going to put that one there like that to hold that, and I think I should have one over here. Okay, let's put something here somewhere. Do we have tabs happening on the other side? No. So that would mean I have to put it there. Okay, well I need to remove some of these because that's just going to drive me insane. That should be all right now. Put those like that, it might be less bothersome. Let's see. So I want that on that side. So let me just see here. Let's try and paper clip it again, guys. It's a joke, isn't it? Didn't help me last time. Okay, so if I glue this down, starting to feel a little bit hungry. It is that, oh, I know why, because we went back an hour. So it's actually really 2 o'clock, not nearing 1 o'clock. It's nearing 2 o'clock in old time. That's why I'm hungry. We usually eat between 1:30 and 2 when Steph comes home. And, well, it's past that time now, even though with the new time, it's not past that time. Does that make sense? Probably not. This is not very sticky. I wasn't very impressed with that one. Let's grab, this is an MT one. This one will be sticky. Okay, good, getting there. We don't need anything there. We could have a little something here. I've got a tension pain in my neck. I need to chill out. These are all a bit stiff. I think I might put that one there. See, I like that more on this one than I did on the other one. That's interesting. Okay, so glue down here. So I like to position it and then open one side, glue that, then turn it over and glue the other side down. Make sure I put plenty of glue because it's quite stiff because it was done on an envelope. I could have glued that bit down too, but I probably don't need to. I'll put paper clips on in a minute. And then really I just need to glue it here. I didn't do it as a tab. We've got plenty of built-in tabs. We can do some other tabs in the following weeks or week. So next week I think I'll do the bag for these. And I might work on a few pockets for the document journals off camera, because otherwise we'll never get done and move on to the next ones. So I've got empty. Usually, or two, when it's quite plain, I think I need a pocket here. Quite like that one. Love that one. Also like that one, but I think I'll use this one. Okay, just a normal pocket. Oh, just a minute, what's this one? No. Again, it's quite thick because it's on cardstock. Love the applicator on that Tombow. Wiggle, wiggle. Goodness gracious. Sometimes the paper just does not want to behave. Stop curling. When I turn it over, it'll go. And I think I don't want to cover that up. $17.94, that one. I knew there'd be a date there. Now let me just go back and see how we're going. And then I'm going to do my back pocket. I've got a little pocket there. We've got that. Needs to be embellished. That's all happening there. That's a pocket. Make sure nothing's stuck. Highly recommend. I insist you go back. Just double check they're not sticking. And then check the next day. They probably will be a little bit stuck. I think I can probably take that one off now. Whoops. Yes. It's just till the glue dries a minute. It needs to just take a hold. That's all. See, that's got a lot of glue there. That might stick in the second. You know, like I might come back to it to look at it tomorrow and it will be sticking a little bit. I probably need another paper clip there just to, because that was quite strong and resisting. And that one we just did. I think that's enough for the moment. I can always add another pocket. So here I want to add, and I'll embellish these because I can glue onto these. So I'm going to add, let me just see which way it goes that way, and add that one there. And it will be embellished, so don't worry about it. And I've got a few leftover pockets for the next round. Did I get any on there? No, luckily. I'm not putting enough. See, that is not enough glue. You need to put more. I'm being scrimpy on the glue. And this is like this is Flash Bond here in Europe, but it's the same as Fabri-Tac. You just want to make sure they stick. And it is a bit whiffy, and probably, you know, like if you use it a lot in a closed environment, you probably should open the window, but I don't use it that much. So, which is why I put not too much in my little thing too, because it goes all a little bit solid. Just push that out that way. There we go. Use your bone folder to make it stick. Wipe along with your dry wet one. I didn't even use the wet one. Okay, so that's that. So that is my video for today. We've put pockets in. We're going to do a loaded bag next week. I better take a note to myself because I'll forget. And then I'll put the pockets in the document journals off camera. It's, you know, we've done it many times, so you probably don't need to see that. And what else? Oh yeah, loaded bags. There we go. And then we'll do the fun bit, filling them up. So I hope you enjoyed that. Have a great Monday, and I will see you again soon. Bye.